Guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's your girl Brianna J. Today's video is going to be like a Chipotle mukbang, I guess, story time. So I got my Chipotle and I had to order it through DoorDash because nobody feel like going there. I'll show you what I had got, like, because I had got a bowl, but I'll show you what I got in my bowl. And they didn't even, did they give me it? I don't think they gave me a fork. No. They didn't even give me a fork. But I have one right here, just in case. I got chips and guacamole too, you guys. And let me tell you something. I didn't always like Chipotle, but ever since I just started basically getting everything in my bowl, I grew to love it. Because I used to like build my bowls up or my burritos up. Like I used to make them pretty boring. So I never ordered from this restaurant. And let me tell you, I'm not really that impressed. So I was supposed to have cheese, guacamole, sour cream, chicken, pinto beans, what else? Salsa, both salsas, pico, what else? Lettuce, of course, white rice. I don't know if I said that. And that's it. Pretty much everything besides the corn and the queso cheese, because I have regular shredded cheese. But like I said, I didn't always, okay, and I was supposed to have fajita veggies, but they didn't put any of that in there. See, that's why I like going in person. But it's okay. Let's taste it before I complain. It's all right. Yeah, it's all right. I think they did put fajita veggies, just not a lot. But, okay. So, I'm going to tell you about the story time about this hairdresser. And it was basically a disaster. I can't talk. It was like basically a disaster. So, I'm here in Vegas, and I actually do have a very amazing hairdresser or whatever. I do. But around this time when I needed my hair done, she had just had a baby. So, you know, she's on maternity leave. She can't do, like, she didn't want to do hair or anything. So, I didn't mind or whatever. She was out for about 5 months. But at that time, I needed my hair done, like, right then and there. Or within that week, of course. So, I was on Instagram just scrolling. Hold on. I was scrolling through Instagram, Facebook, basically all social medias to find like a hairdresser, because that's how I found my first one, and it turned out great. So I found this one, and she's of course a celebrity hairdresser. So I go on her page or whatever, I click on it, and she has a catchy name and all that other stuff too. And I can't say her real name because I don't want to get sued or like nothing like that. So let's just call this girl Vanessa. So I was scrolling through Vanessa's page, and I'm scrolling, and I'm scrolling, and I'm scrolling, and I know she sells wigs. She does hair and everything. Like, her work look like, it looks amazing. Like, it looks good. But the first thing I should have noticed was she only did one style, which was pretty much the middle part. Like, she, like I said, she'll sell wigs, and she'll like do every like style in like middle part. So I'm like a little bit skeptical like at first, because I'm just like, why is she just doing one style? And I'm just like, well, I mean, maybe that's what her clients are requesting or whatever. So I just scroll, and like I said, I want a frontal ponytail, and I didn't see her doing any frontal ponytails on her page. So I was about to go to the next like hairdresser or whatever on Instagram, because I'm at Instagram at this point. But then I seen that she did one frontal ponytail, and it was like a genie ponytail. And I looked at the back, she had like a video of it. It was like showed the front, the back, the side, everything. So I'm just like, okay, I'll just give her a try. Like, it can't be that bad. She's a celebrity hairdresser. Her work looks good. Like, let me just give her a try. So I didn't like book the appointment just right then and there. I actually ended up DMing her, and I asked her if she can do frontal ponytails, because I don't want to like go to her, she can't do them, or she's not comfortable with doing them. So I want to say like 2 days later, she hit me back later, and hold on. So she hit me back later, and she told me that, yeah, she do frontal ponytails. She's asking me like professional questions like, is my hair perm? Like, and if it was perm, like, when's the last time like I had a perm? She's asking me like different questions about my hair, like, do you have like a thick hair texture? Just like random questions or whatever. I mean, I was like, whatever. She's just being like professional, whatever. I never had a hairdresser ask me any of those questions. They just did my hair. But I'm just like, no, I don't have a perm. I don't even know what hair texture I have, so I don't know. But she asked me what style I wanted. I sent her the picture, and if I could find the picture, I'll just like put it right here or something like that, or over here, somewhere in the screen. I'll put it in the screen. So I sent her the picture, and I asked her if she could do that, because like I said, I want that specific style. I don't want anything around it. I don't want something that looks similar. I want that exact style. So I'm asking if you could do it, because if not, I could go elsewhere with my money and my time and everything else. And she said yes. So I booked the appointment. I go to her studio. So she just sent me the address. I'm thinking like it was at her house or whatever, but it was actually at a salon. So now I'm like more confident with going to her, because at first I was scared. So I get to her studio or whatever, and she got me waiting for about 15 minutes because she's doing another client. And I don't like when hairdressers do that. Like, if you're doing another client, like, I don't know, like, tell me something or take some money off, give me, I don't know, just do something, you know. But she got me waiting. So I got tired of waiting, and I just, like, I messaged her. I'm just like, I'm still here, like, are you ready for me? And then she told me to like just walk towards the back, and like she was ready. So I sit in her chair, and she puts the cape on me and like everything. She puts everything on me. Okay, so with a frontal ponytail, usually I don't want to compare hairstylists, but like I have plenty of frontal ponytails before from my other hairstylist that I said she was pregnant and she couldn't like do my hair. And the first thing she did was she pressed my hair and she flat ironed it, and then she sprayed like this got to be gel, and like she smoothed it out. She did, like, she put this wax, like she did the thing on my hair. This hairdresser, she didn't do any of that. She didn't straighten my hair, she didn't press it, she didn't do anything. And I don't have, like, I have pretty like fine hair or whatever, so it's like, it's not like much that you have to do to it, but you still have to flat iron or press it or something, because that's what I want. I want this style to hold for at least 2 weeks or so. Like, that's what I'm paying you this money for. So she's not doing that. But I'm not saying anything, because I know every hairdresser has their own method of, you know, like, their own ways or just their own whatever. So I'm not really saying anything. I'm just sitting in a chair, and I'm just, you know, getting my hair done. This is so good. Like, they didn't stuff it, but it's still good. Okay. So like I said, I didn't say anything. I was sitting in a chair. I was just getting my hair done. So another thing is, I feel like she's not taking her time. She's like putting what's that black gel called? It's like a black gel and it has like a white top. She's putting that, she's slapping that on my hair. I don't know why she was doing that, because like that makes your hair all crunchy and just like I don't like it. And that it makes the color of it just like ugly. I'm just like, what is she doing? And then she sprays the got to be gel on my hair. So I'm just like, again, every hairstyler has like their own way of doing hair, so I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just wait to the end, you know. So she's putting the frontal piece on my head and everything feels right. She's putting the, oh, hold on. She asked if I ever had like glue on my head, or if I ever had a frontal ponytail. But she's questioning me when I'm telling her like, yes, I had it. So I'm just like, maybe she doesn't know how to do it, but I'm just like, I don't know, we'll see. So she keeps asking me that question, like, have you ever had a frontal ponytail? I just said yes the first 3 times. Like, how many times do I got to tell you? So I'm just like, okay, like that's weird, but I'm not really gonna think anything of it. So like I said, she keep asking me that. Like, I'm kind of getting aggravated, but I'm not gonna get aggravated or whatever because she's doing my hair. I don't want her to mess up. I didn't know she was already gonna mess up on my hair, but I didn't want her to mess up. So she's putting the glue and everything on my head, and everything feels smooth. It feels right. She's doing everything right. It feels like she was doing everything right, but apparently she wasn't. Okay, so where was I at? So yeah, it feels like she's doing everything right. And I want to say the whole like process or whatever, it took about 30 minutes for her. And I'm just like, you're done already? So when it's time to like, so I guess we're done or whatever at this point. Like I said, it was like 30 minutes. It was quick. She brings me like this handheld mirror to me in the front. Like I'm looking at the front or whatever. I'm like, it looks all, so the frontal in the front, it don't look that bad, but it kind of look, you know, when you like first get your wig installed or your frontal installed or whatever, how it look like a whole bunch of makeup like packed on, but in a few days like that'll go away. It looked like that. So I was just like, whatever. Like her baby hairs and all of that wasn't bad or whatever. So I wasn't too worried. My knots and everything wasn't really fully plucked. So I'm just like, okay, excuse me. I'm just like, okay, whatever. It doesn't look too bad in the front, but I don't really get to see the back, like all the way to the back or whatever. I could just feel the back and then kind of don't feel smooth and right or whatever. So it's time to pay. And I asked her like how much again, because I wanted to include my tip and everything with it. So I'm like asking like how much again, and like the whole time I'm like asking her, she can't look at me in my eye. She's not facing me. Like I swear her head was like turned like the other way, and she like made this like funny face, and I'm just like, why is she making this funny face? I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm just thinking that she's weird or it's something going on. I'm just like, her vibes is off all of a sudden, because you was just having small talk with me and all this other stuff. All of a sudden that we get done, you don't want to say anything, and I'm just asking you how much so I can include that with my tip. So she just told me how much. I just gave her the actual price. So I changed my mind. I was going to give her a big tip, but something just told me that something was off and don't give her this huge tip. So I still tipped her. It just wasn't big. So I give her a tip and everything. I paid her. I give her a tip. And she said thank you. But I'm saying this whole time I'm talking to her, she can't look at me in my eye, and she's turning her neck and she's trying to pretend like she's cleaning or sanitizing all this stuff, but she's really not. So I get in the car. I look at it again. Like I said, the front of it looks fine. I didn't notice the back until my boyfriend had told me that it didn't look right. It didn't look like my last hair, like, at all. He looked at me like I was crazy. So I was like, what are you talking about? So I still, like, I was just like, okay, like, he's a man, he don't know nothing. So I get home and I actually look at everything and I feel everything, and I was like pissed. I was pissed because I really could not see any of that in the mirror. I really didn't, like, it felt weird, but it didn't like feel like super weird. So the back of my hair was like down. Like, it was coming down and falling apart already. So I'm pissed. Because I got to go to work the next day. And I don't want to go to work looking like that when I want it to look like a bag of money going to work. Not that. So I instantly, like, messaged her or whatever, because that's how we were, like, communicating. She gave me her number and everything. So we went from Instagram to, like, the actual phones. So she gave me her number. So I text her. And I'm basically telling her, like, I didn't want this. I didn't ask for this. Like, what did you... I didn't say that. I think I said... What I say? Because this happened a while ago. So what did I say? I told her, I was like, my hair is already, like, basically falling apart. Like, you told me you knew how to do frontal ponytails, and apparently you didn't. So I'm expecting her to be like, oh, like, come in, like, in the shop or book another appointment. I'll fix it. I'll do this. I'll do that. Instead, she waited days or whatever to text me back. I had to keep texting her and texting her and texting her, basically harassing her to get a response. And she finally hit me back, and she basically made it seem like it was all fine and dandy and all that stuff, and there's nothing that she can do, like, nothing. So I'm just like, that's already bad customer service, and you're supposed to be this celebrity hairdresser and this and that, but you don't even know how to do hair. You don't even know how to do frontal ponytails. If you didn't know how to do it, why did you tell me that you know how to do it? Like, I'm, like, really mad. I'm really mad, but I'm still trying to be nice at the same time, because, like, I don't, like, it's okay. Like, you could have just told me you didn't know how to do it. But instead, you want to lie to me. And I don't like liars. Especially about something that could have been easily fixed and that wasn't serious. Like, you could have told me from the jump that you didn't know how to do a frontal ponytail. We could have been fine. But instead, you wanted to lie. And, I wish I would have, I really wish I would have took a picture of the aftermath and everything. But I was so mad. I was just worried about getting my money back. Like, I was so mad. It didn't make no sense how mad I was. Okay, so I forgot where I was at. I talk so much. So I think I said I had wrote her, took her days to respond. What else I said? I was just pissed. Oh, so when she told me there was nothing that she can do, like I said, I'm pissed because there is something that you can do. Take this off of me. Oh, and then she didn't even give me a proper treatment. She didn't give me no scalp treatment. She didn't do nothing. I bet you she don't do them celebrities like that. But the only celebrity that I really seen was Summer Walker, and everybody else I didn't really see. She had, like, normal clients, so I don't even know if that was true. But I should have known, because, yeah, she couldn't even give me the full-blown treatment. I ain't get no scalp treatment. I ain't get nothing. I ain't get shampooed. I ain't get nothing. Like, how you gonna call yourself a real cosmetologist or a hairdresser if you can't even do the full, like, 9 or whatever? You can't do the full service. Like, something ain't right, and I should have known. But like I said, she's basically telling me there's nothing that she could do. So if there's nothing that you can do, refund me my money, because that's not the service I asked for, or send me half, do something. So she didn't even respond. She didn't do nothing. She just ignored me. So what I did was call my bank And I disputed that charge because you're not about to play me like that again. And I swear I did not go to her ever again. And I was about to report her, but all I did was put up a Yelp review because I don't care. And I told people not to go to her, be aware of her, like just be careful with her because she did me bad and she didn't even care. Like, she wasn't professional, she wasn't nothing. For you to be this grown woman and to act like that, and for you to have a business like that, no, no ma'am. Like, that's not right. You don't treat people like that and then expect you to have a long run business like that. That's how businesses fail. She lucky I wasn't nobody else. Because if I wasn't nice, another person would have probably tried to fight her over that. I like that. Like, I went to beauty school and everything. Everyone wasn't pleased by my service and everything, but I didn't treat everyone like that. If you didn't like my service, I tried to fix it. But some people, they just start getting money, a big following, and they don't know how to act. Like, they don't. They don't know how to treat you, they don't know how to act. And her work wasn't even all that. Her wigs is good, but how much she I don't even know if that was her wigs or not. And I had me some good hair, and I couldn't even reuse it. I couldn't. But that's exactly why you don't need to be cheating on your hairstylist. Don't go to a different hairstylist. Don't. But I was just so desperate. I wanted my hair done so bad. So I went on to somebody else. But I learned my lesson now. I won't do it no more. I won't do it no more at all. At all. But thank you for watching my video. I'm going to finish my Chipotle. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Oh, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you'll like to see next. Bye.